What's good, non-Dream family? I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute, but we're gonna get back on our posting. We're gonna be switching up the format. So we're gonna move away from what we used to be doing and trying to do vlogs now. And that's how we're gonna get it going. I'm about to go do some work, about to head to this little coffee shop where I normally do some work. You know what I'm saying? Try to make some progress on some of the business things that I've been doing. One is local. What I'm working with my sister is like, I'll give you all the breakdown on that later. And then, a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm working on. I think I wanna maybe recap all of it as I'm going through my journey and in this new type of format. So yeah. And when I'm posting this, I'm not gonna lie, it's also July now. So we about 6 months through 2025. So today, when I do start on my work, one of the things that I'm gonna be thinking about is goal setting. So really trying to set some milestones for what I want to complete for the end of this year. And to be honest, I've changed my goal setting process. I used to be more concrete and have like set milestones, but over time and kind of recently, I started making my goals more broad because I found that I wasn't 100% completing my goals, and that would frustrate me. I felt like I was falling short. So due to that, my reaction was to try to make it more open, make the goal more thoughtful to where it was a goal that I couldn't fail on. You know what I'm saying? But now that I really want to try to make moves forward, I've been rethinking that goal setting process, and I want to make my goals more concrete now. So like I said, gonna be doing some work, but also gonna try to look at goal setting and set my timelines for the different things that I'm working on, and really just trying to stay on it. Try to make a plan and set these goals where I can hold myself accountable. And yes, like I said, July, 6 months to go. I'm probably not gonna be posting as often as I used to do with my other format, the way I used to do my episodes, how that was kind of weekly. The point of that was consistency. And I made it to like 95, 98 episodes or whatever, where I was consistent every week or close to almost every week. And now for me, I just want to focus on, the mission, right? And that's being an entrepreneur. And then hopefully these vlogs, I can just recap that and take y'all a step in and a step further into the process and the journey. And that's all that I really want this to be. So yeah. All right, y'all, we back at it. We at the coffee shop, trying to get some work done. Trying to use ChatGPT, help me code this platform. So we in the works. Not gonna lie, it's been kicking my butt. You know what I'm saying? I've been working through it, but we got it. All right, y'all, I'm on my way back home. You feel me? Got some work done. I ain't gonna lie, these first couple of vlogs probably gonna be real rough, figuring out how to do editing and just how to record them. But first day in the books. All right, what's good, y'all? Another day on the grind, another day on the journey. Walk to the library right now after work. Trying to go, do some stuff on my to-do list. Try to do some coding. So it should be cool. It's a little windy, so I hope y'all can still hear me, but I did kind of want to bring up how I've been gone from my post for a minute. It's been a while. It's probably been like a whole year since my last episode post, and there's a lot of reasons to that. Part of it is, I was just a little busy. I had other priorities. I've been trying to move cities, so I was telling myself that I was going to dedicate that much more time to putting up job applications, and I felt like I did that. And then part of it was also, I felt like I lost the reason why I started doing the episodes. Like I was putting episodes up, but for some reason they weren't really resonating with me the way I would have liked, and I felt like I was getting away from the true basis of it, which is just creating videos for me, or for like another me down the line, somebody who's on the journey. And I hope y'all can still hear me with the buses. Somebody who's on the journey and just wants to relate to somebody else who, is pushing themselves. And I wanted to make it real authentic. And I felt like what I had going before, it was a little bit too propped up. So that's why I'm really trying to bring the veil back and start doing these vlogs, make it a lot more, relatable in that aspect. So that's that. And the lesson that I took away from all of it, that's probably the one thing that I'm gonna keep true to my earlier episodes of my lessons. And my lesson is just that you can't put life on pause. Life is gonna keep going, whether you want it to or not. You can't try to put something on pause and put it on the back burner and think that, something's gonna change or it's gonna make progress, or at the end of the day, you just gotta keep moving forward, stay locked into what you're doing. And that's why I'm back on it, back on my episodes, and yeah. Hey, so another thing I wanted to bring up was how I want to try to go about these vlogs now, my journey. Because the way I look at entrepreneurship is more than just like that one mission I'm on. It's more than just coding. It's more than just that platform that I'm working on. For me, when I look at entrepreneurship, I think of like streams of income. So I think I might want to try to include all the attempts I'm making, or all the thoughts that I have of potential ways to make revenue, make money, and become that entrepreneur, right? Because it's gonna be multifaceted. It's gonna be, more than just one thing. So I think I'm gonna do that for sure. And yeah.